Ultimate Freddy's Freedom by Soulzy Studios. Jackson decided to search for any other Ultimate Freddy sightings, and he saw a vlogger that recorded Ultimate Freddy running into Jackson's private forest. He stopped at a storage building called Mr. David Storage, which is where David repaired animatronics, abandoned some, and even created a few. Jackson wrote the address of the building, searched it on Google Maps, and added a route to it. He entered his car and turned his Google Maps on and drove to the location. He positioned his car in the abandoned parking lot behind the building. Other people visited as graffiti and destroyed objects were found inside. Most entrances were covered up by wooden planks or metal bars, but there was a broken window that Jackson sneaked through. It was extremely dark once he was inside, and luckily, he brought his flashlight and turned it on. He went into a hallway that had offices. The computers were broken beyond repair, but files were found in a cabinet behind an unstable locked door. All Jackson had to do was kick it down. He searched the cabinets and found 5 files that contained letters and blueprints. He began reading the letters. "Good morning, David. We are fascinated by your work and we would be glad to have you in our team at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Someone like you could create animatronic characters beloved by all, then you can also repair our current ones. Please consider it and thank you for reading this. William Afton." Do you have any ideas for a horror game about Freddy Fazbear's? My dream is to become a game developer and entertain gamers with a complex story and an overall eerie experience. Please come back to me as soon as possible. Scott Cotton. Hello, David. I created Freddy's Hotel issued tasers to shut down the animatronics, and trust me, I tested all of them, including this one, and they are working marvelously. Thanks for handing me the blueprints for them. You may have saved many lives in case the animatronics were to get out of control. Jackson grabbed the taser and checked the blueprint. It had 3 million volts of electricity, and there was a Freddy Fazbear face in the middle of it with a police hat. The other blueprints were showing Halloween and Christmas versions of the familiar characters of Freddy, Bonnie, Foxy, and Chica, and a few never before seen animatronics, such as Greets the cat, which would be used to eat animatronic parts and burn them in its body. It was meant to be orange and purple with a green bow. The last animatronic looked like a female human with sunflowers as buttons and a pink robe. Its size would be light blue, but unfortunately this animatronic was scrapped before it was built. Jackson thought these were interesting, but he put them back in with the letters, but he kept the taser and left the office back to the hallway. He checked the other offices, but they were all empty until he arrived to a maintenance room where the first animatronics from the Montreal location resided. They were dusty and rotting away, which made them seem frightening and nightmarish. Jackson kept going and he was able to lockpick a locked door with the word CEO's office with a sharp rock he found on the ground. There was a casket on a heavy wooden table, and as Jackson slowly approached it, he heard a heavy footsteps a few meters behind him. And as he turned, the flashlight shined Ultimate Freddy's head. Ultimate Freddy runs towards Jackson and punches Jackson, but he avoids it by crouching. The casket falls on the ground because of the impact of the punch. Jackson grabs the taser out of his pocket as Ultimate Freddy jumps towards him. He rolls out of his way and attempts to electrify him, but Ultimate pushes the taser off of Jackson's hand. Damn it! Jackson runs and Ultimate Freddy chases him and kicks him on his back and pins him to the ground with his foot. The taser is right in front of Jackson. All he has to do is stretch his arm and grab it.
You will end up the same as me, stuck in an animatronic.
Ultimate Freddy begins to bash Jackson's head on the ground 2 times and is about to finish him by crushing his skull with his foot. But Jackson managed to electrify his leg and Ultimate Freddy falls on the ground. Not today, you freak! Jackson looks around and sees the mummified corpse of Mr. David slowly standing up. No wait, I did it! He isn't! Ultimate Freddy grabs his leg and Mr. David walks towards Jackson. And he electrocutes Ultimate Freddy one last time and he shuts down. Mr. David falls unconscious and dies. His soul also moves on. Jackson then destroys the Ultimate Freddy animatronic and Mr. David's father is finally set free as well. And Jackson can finally live at peace. To be continued.
Subscribe, like, comment, and turn on notifications if you're interested in my videos.